cultivation, eros, earth, and the psychoanalytic field. The field is the first body, the plow, the first incision. To cultivate the earth is to touch the skin of the mother, to inscribe desire into matter. Every furrow is both wound and word, pain that makes form. The seed enters as speech enters silence, a soft violence of creation. Eros begins in agriculture, the first union between body and world, world and word. The unconscious is not a depth, but a soil. Dream work is earth work. Repressed material turned over until it breathes again. Interpretation irrigates the desert of habit. Each symbol is a seed germinating under pressure. Civilization begins with the plow. Justice begins with a line between fields. Cult and culture. Culture is the cult of the field, the sacredness of repetition. The altar is an acre consecrated. Cultus and culture are one word, pretending. The poet is the high priest of this cult, transforming furrows into verses, toil into tone. Each word is a seed in the collective field of memory. Every civilization is a rhythm of sowing, reaping, and forgetting. The soul is not a temple, but a garden. Its truth grows only through care. Yes, I will be thy priest, says the poet. A vow of cultivation. Thoughts are branches, emotions are roots. Imagination is the soul that feeds them. The weeds of repression are as essential as the flowers of consciousness. Pruning is interpretation. The harvest of self-knowledge is seasonal. It ripens only through patience and presence and patience and presence and patience. There is no final harvest. Work returns like the seasons. Paradise is not rest, but recurrence. The joy of tending what never stays finished. A year is the measure of the soul's respiration. Labor as breath, contemplation as pause. The mystic does not escape the field. He learns to plow in silence. Writing is a sacrament of sowing black seeds on white fields. The hand guiding the pen repeats the ancient gesture of furrowing the earth. Each sentence is a crop that demands return. To read is to harvest. The book of hours becomes the book of seasons, a liturgy of labor, a calendar of care. becomes love when it ceases to separate worker and world. The true garden is the planet itself, waiting to be cultivated in consciousness. The next revolution will be horticultural, the return of the worker to the sacred field. To work is to love, and to love is to keep the world alive. Memory is the form of labor, the continual returning of the soil of the soul. Mnemosyne is the first worker, the mother of the muses. Recollection is her plow. Forgetting is fallow, remembering is cultivation. The archive is not a storehouse, but a garden. Fertility depends on decay. Every act of recall reenacts the world's first furrow. Demeter teaches the hunger is the measure of value. The first economy was grain. All later exchanges repeat the covenant between seed and soil. When Persephone descends, production ceases. When she rises, the field begins again. The seasons are the divine bookkeeping of loss and return. True economy is cyclical, not cumulative. What is kept is what is given back. The mother's law is not ownership, but nourishment. To possess is to interrupt the circulation of care. The field gives because it is not held. Gift precedes trade. Every crop is a debt repaid to the unseen ground. Capital forgets the mother. Ecology remembers her. Labor is the body loving itself through transformation. Labor is the body loving itself through transformation. Labor is the body loving itself through transformation. Reproduction is not repetition, but renewal. The same act each time recreates the world. The womb and the workshop are the twin sites of creation. All true productivity is erotic, pleasure extended into care. The rhythm of the universe is the rhythm of childbirth, contraction and release. The end of history is the return to cultivation, care after conquest. The last revolution will be maternal, the re-eroticization of the earth. Labor redeemed becomes liturgy. Economy becomes ecology. The gods will be gardeners again, and man their patient apprentice. Mnemosyne, Demeter, and Gaia shall sing together. To work is to remember is to love.